Hello, everybody. It's me, Kelly Schneider, and this is What's Up Peoria. And we have special guest here. It's Kindall from Peoria Music Live. I didn't mess that up this time, like I did horribly, like last week, I think. I don't know what was wrong. Anyways, so we are here to tell you about things that are going on this weekend, and might have a little tidbit of things going on next week too, if you're good. Anyways, this weekend, we're going to start with Thursday, May 2nd. I'm sorry, it's a wall, never mind. I can keep bonking it all I want with my big knees. Anyways, Thursday, May 2nd, and we'll start that off with the Peoria Chiefs because they're going to take on Dayton at Dozer Park starting at 6:35. There's different seats available, so you could get dugout, field, or lawn seats. So tickets are available at their box office. The Central Illinois Herpetological Society will meet at the Forest Park Nature Center at 7 p.m. as they do. They're going to have a speaker and some raffles. They'll have announcements of different trips that are coming up and different exhibits, plus the opportunity for the hobbyists to network and get to know each other and, talk about herpetological things. I don't actually know what that is. Plants. It's herbs. Anyways, admission is free for that. It's educational and, you're going to find out about cool stuff. So I think that's a monthly event. Pretty sure. I'll let you know the next time it's going to happen, though. Alrighty. The Peoria nope, that's not even close to what that says. The Peoria Riverfront Museum. I just make things up like on a regular. Not to you guys. There is the word history too. I just jumped again. Anyways, let's start over. Peoria Riverfront Museum will host the History of America in 101 Objects beginning at 7 p.m. in the Giant Screen Theater. Dr. Richard Curran, he's a distinguished scholar and ambassador at large for the Smithsonian Institute, will be on hand to give a lecture on American inventions. So that actually would be pretty interesting. 101 objects. How do they pick those? Must be, I don't know, very scientific.
You have to go and find out.
I guess we will. And then finally, for just stuff, for Thursday is Sense and Sensibility will be presented by Bradley University at the Hartman Center for the Performing Arts on Bradley campus Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and then again on Sunday at 2 p.m. So I think there's a couple of musical things on Thursday.
There are. It is the first Thursday of the month, which means it's Ladies' Night at Westtown Tap. There are some amazingly talented women playing tonight there, starting at 7:30.
All right.
And on Thursday nights, Peoria Pizza Works has open mic starting at 9 o'clock, and it's a really fun one, so you should check that out.
Awesome. Yeah, I would be terrified to do that, so.
Even just going to watch, though.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And I forgot that that's like every first Thursday, so that's nice. Okay, so that moves us into Friday, and Friday would be May 3rd, I think. Yes. Anyways, the Peoria Park District will host the Luthi Spring Plant Sale at Luthi Botanical Gardens from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's many different plants that are available for sale, including perennials, ornamental grasses, and vegetables. The event is free and you only pay for what you purchase. You can go to peoriaparks.org to find out more information about that. So, and that actually goes on, I think, through the whole weekend. I just only wrote down Friday because sometimes I forget things. So, have you been there? Do you garden at all?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a plant murderer by nature, really. But
Pretty much. Yeah.
I've kept some plants alive at the office, but I think that's because my boss, Mary Lee, she's a saint. She comes in and actually waters them for me on the days that I forget.
No, I've been looking at houses, and I've been specifically looking for one that already has a lilac bush full grown in it because I've killed them for the last 10 years trying to grow them myself. So,
Yeah, those smell so good too. So. All right, moving on, we have the 48th annual Pekin Ambucks charity auction, and that's going to be held at the Veterans Memorial Arena on Friday beginning at 5 p.m. Admission is free for that, and proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Pekin, Pekin YMCA, Amtrikes, Ambucks, Good Bears, scholarships for therapists, as well as many other local charities. So for more information, you can go to pekinambucks.org. That's AMBUCS.org. I did it. I spelled it all right. Anyways, obviously doing good, having fun. You'll probably get some really great auction items, and like look at all those places that will benefit from that night out. That'll be great. Since it's the first Friday of the month as well, after the first Thursday, we've got the Central Illinois Artists Organization. That's what CHOW stands for. First Friday's Artists Tour. If you're a tourist, you should check that out too, though. I mean,
Sure, right.
If you're around, why not? Anyways, that takes place on Friday from 5 to 9 at various locations, including the Contemporary Art Center, Studios on Sheridan, and the Prairie Center of the Arts. So visitors and tourists can view artist demonstrations as well as purchase maybe pizza, but also pizzas. Anyways, you can get a complete map of the locations to check out at chowpeoria.com. Also, new things coming to Peoria for First Friday is the First Friday Comedy Showcase, which begins after that. But check out my next show where we'll have Matt Stein and a couple of his friends on board so you can learn more about that event. Just stay tuned for a little bit. You'll want to know, won't they? They'll want to know. Live at 5 spot, that's at the Contemporary Art Center, and that features a local artist starting at 5:30. That's every Friday. Peoria Chiefs, they're going to take on Bowling Green at Dozer Park Friday and Saturday night at 6:35 p.m. and then again on Sunday at 5:05 p.m. Have you been to a barn dance before?
No, I have
I
not.
have not either. I was invited to one, but unfortunately I couldn't go. But it sounds like a lot of fun. So Rusty Pickup will host an old-fashioned barn dance at Camp Wakanda, which is on East Boy Scout Road in Chillicothe. This is going to start at 7 p.m. So Turas will provide the music, and callers Jim Hicks and Gail Hintz will teach the dancers. So beginners, singles, and families are all welcome at Rusty Pickup Dances. So suggestion of donations are, $7 a person or up to $20 for a family, which is pretty cool. So anyways, go Rusty Barn. That's not what it was. Rusty Pickup. Gosh, I just make stuff up. But it's my show, okay? So I can do that. Etta May is going to perform at the Jukebox Comedy Club Lounge on Friday and Saturday with shows starting at 7 and 9:15 p.m. A chorus line will be presented by the Peoria Players Theater at 7:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and at 2 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. Then there's the Peoria Area Civic Choral, and special guest Dimitri German will present A Little Night Music at 5 Points, Washington at 7:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. It says you can enjoy musical theater classics as well as Stephen Foster's Beautiful Dreamer, Cole Porter's In the Still of the Night, and many more. Friday's concert will also feature a special 75-voice fourth grade festival chorus comprised of students from area schools and include a dessert reception. So that sounds pretty impressive, though, getting 75 fourth graders to sing together.
Right.
Or do anything. And then finally, for just the stuff is salsa at the Contemporary Art Center. You will dance. It'll feature the dance lesson from 8:30 to 9:30, and then the open dancing will go from 9:30 to 12:30. Pretty sure they have a cash bar there, so there's that. And I know she's got some musical performances to tell us about.
I do. So She mentioned the Contemporary Art Center.
Or
Cousin
dance studio, or whatever.
But Cousin Eddie will be there this Friday at 5:30, so 5:30 to 7:30. We have Charlie Hayes at Obed and Isaac's. He is hopefully out in the garden. That's out in the
I
beer
hope
garden.
that.
A lot of these shows are starting to open up outside. It's going to be
Yeah.
awesome. That starts at 6 o'clock. We have Monarch Music Hall has Motionless in White and Atreyu starting at 7:30. The Blank Stairs are at Oliver's in the Heights. Again, hopefully that's outside. That'll be a great show. They always put on a great show. And if you have not been to the 12 Bar yet, it's in Peoria Heights. Edward David Anderson will be there playing. It is it's on the third floor. I always tell everybody when I'm talking about it for the first time, go in the back door so you can go in the elevator. I didn't know there was one, and
Oh, so you have to.
I did 3 flights of stairs and then just pretended that I was in better shape than I am really in. So, and Kenny's West Side Pub Circo is here, and Blind Colors is playing. They actually won a spot at summer camp, the Summer Camp
great,
Music
yeah.
Festival. So they'll be playing Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Excellent. Excellent. It'll be cool to go check them out before the festival.
Right.
When it's hot and sticky and dirty. Not that I'm opposed to any of that. Okay. Saturday, May the 4th be with you. I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd, but I still just love that. And I always will. And that's fine. I know me. Okay. Peoria Zoo is going to host their Breakfast with the Lions at their facility from 9 to 10 a.m. Says you can enjoy a light breakfast while learning about the animal of the day and then head down to their exhibit to see the featured animal enjoying their breakfast too, which sounded rather unappealing to me, actually. Registration is required, though. So contact the Peoria Zoo or check out their website at peoriazoo.org. The Wheels of Time Museum will host a dedication ceremony for the Steel House beginning, there's another word there that's French and I'm not going to pronounce it, Les Tourneaux, maybe, Steel House beginning at 11 a.m. Sounds right.
Sure.
Sounds about right
It's
for
your
me
show.
anyway. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So 11 a.m. at their facility. The house was a cooperative project involving the Central Illinois Landmarks Foundation, the Peoria Historical Society, and Wheels of Time. And it's now open to visitors. So entrance to the Steel House can be purchased with entrance to the museum. Individual tickets and multiple membership packages are offered. So for membership and information, visit wheelsotime.org. That'd be cool, Steel House. The Peoria Riverfront Museum, said that right, will host its Pollinator Family Day from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the lobby of the museum. You can learn all about the pollinators, which are super important, as well as native plants in this fun and educational event. It's put on in partnership with the Heart of Illinois Sierra Club. Pollinator Day activities are free, and more information can be found at the museum's website. I love bees. I did that for you guys. Peoria International Choir will present their spring concert at the First Christian Church on Saturday beginning at 7 p.m. Theme of the concert is Mother's Love, and there's there's donations that they're asking for, so please do that. And then finally, we were just chatting about this, but the Dirty Heads will be performing at the Monarch Music Hall beginning at 8 p.m., but apparently
Sold out.
sold out. So if you didn't already get your ticket, sorry, sucker. But there's other musical events that you can go check out. So
There are. And I did want to add, these are not all of the music events that we have going on this weekend in Peoria. Check out peoriamusiclive.com or our Facebook page.
Yep.
And to get
very
the full list.
abbreviated list right
Yes,
here. Just
very abbreviated. So May 4th, Saturday, Joe Stam is doing a live and unplugged album recording at the Apollo. The 6 o'clock show is sold out already, but the 3 o'clock show still has a few tickets left.
Okay.
Doors open at 2. Buddy's Restaurant and Bar in Deer Creek, Animal House will be playing there. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The Twisted Spoke Saloon in Pekin, they're very excited. Verve Pipe's Brian Vander Ark is going to be performing.
Okay.
And that song Freshman.
Yep.
So, and then.
I'm just wondering, I'm like, really?
Yeah. And Thomas and Brent Stortzum and the Valentines will be there too. So it's going to be a great lineup. They're actually going to start at 7 on Saturday. And let's see, whoops. Highway J at Brasky's. Haven't seen them in a while, so that'll be fun to catch them out there. Brasky's on North Knoxville.
Oh, yes, North Knoxville.
8 o'clock on Saturday.
All right. Jolly good. Get some good food there, too, and good drinks. Yeah, it's a good place. All right, so rolling through the rest of the weekend being Sunday. Sunday is May Day, which is May 5th, and if you didn't know that. So, to celebrate May Day, the Peoria German-American Society will host its annual Mayfest at the Lindenhof on Sunday from noon to 6 p.m. Activities will include a maypole with a ribbon, a wide variety of German entertainment, including dancing, singing, Alf horns, plus Al's Pals Polka Band, activities for the children, German foods and German wines, and Maybach beer, plus live entertainment. So admission is free, and Epic will also be there selling plants and vegetable starts. So gonna do some good while you're there as well, which is awesome. Let's see. The Philharmonic Choral will be performed at the ICC Performing Arts Center Main Stage Theater at the East Peoria campus at 2:30. And then, here's like a crazy throwback. Peoria Civic Center is going to host Double Dare Live, beginning at 7 p.m. This is going on in the theater, which I'm not really sure how. I mean, I remember there being a lot of slime on Double Dare, but I don't know. So, based on the television show Double Dare, the live show will follow the same concept of two teams competing against one another for prizes. So, that sounds wicked fun, because I remember always wanting to do that when I was a kid. Like my parents were going to go let me get covered in slime. Never let me do anything. Just kidding. My parents are awesome. And then, was there any music? I mean, that was really the only.
On Sunday, I have Sugarcane Shack out at Shops of Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
They are celebrating their 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
And they are doing that with live music. Emalele is going to be playing. Cool. And they'll have some specials for Cinco de Mayo.
Of course. Oh, yeah. How did I forget to say that? I even insisted that I'm going out. All right.
And the pub in Henry has a Cinco de Mayo party starting at 3 with Chris Farrell and Casey McGrath.
All righty. Yes. Go out for margaritas. That sounds great. Sugarcane Shack. That sounds so good. Okay, so looking ahead, there's a couple of items that I wanted to just make you aware of. Monday at 7 p.m., we've got Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls and Shovels and Rope being performed at the Monarch Music Hall. And then Wednesday is going to be opening night for the Cirque du Soleil Crystal, which is going to be performed at the Civic Center Arena beginning at 7:30 p.m. That goes through next weekend as well, I think. So,
is this the one that's on ice?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, crystal, that kind of sounds crystal-y, icy, like the drink. Anyways, was there any additional
there are lots of shows coming up the week. Just check our website, check our Facebook page.
Again, she just talks about a couple of them, but she's got pages worth here. So be sure to check out her page for more information or just extra extra shows to go check out. All right, so lots of stuff to do, especially since it's starting to get nice outside. Hopefully you can check out a couple of shows outside this weekend.
That's what I was thinking when you mentioned the baseball game. Saturday and Sunday both are supposed to be 70s and sunny. So if you were too afraid to look at the weather forecast,
Have
don't
no
worry.
fear. It's sounding okay. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's great. We should get a little weather map. Awesome. Okay, well, everybody have a really great weekend. Again, if you know of anything that's going on in the area that you want to make sure I share on here, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Or you could come on, stay tuned for the next show because Matt Stein is coming with a couple of his friends. So again, if you've got events that you want to talk about, you could come on here and talk with us too. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
PeoriaLife.com